Guys, today we're following up on the trades I talked about yesterday, not only for Bitcoin, where we did see a couple of breakouts. I'm also going to talk you through what is about to happen here. And this is a chart I've been showing you previously, but I do have an update here. And this is telling us that we are about to see some explosive gains for Bitcoin. But we're talking about Ethereum, which is currently, sitting close to an all-time high. It made a new all-time high just 8 hours ago. We're talking about the Cardano trades. Following up on that, so if you took those trades yesterday, I'm going to give you some more information regarding that. We're talking about altcoins and also how to make insane amounts of money, life-changing amounts of money during the next couple of weeks and months here. So welcome back, everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. Guys, let's talk about this. So Bitcoin did see a break above the orange box here, but unfortunately, we were not able to consolidate and retest this on the way down, according to what I usually want to see. As you know, when we do see a break above the orange box, I like to wait and see where it actually does end up making a high. In this case, it made a high at 64,300. And then I want to see a retest of the orange box here. And once we have had that retest, so if Bitcoin goes up like this, it has a retest of the orange box. And then once it takes out the previous high right here, in this case here, that is where you put in more money as a short-term trade. We were unfortunately not able to see that. So for now, this is considered a rejection of the orange box. But I do believe it's just a matter of time until we are going to break through it. So what I mean by what I said previously, just like you saw here, we go up. We have a retest of the orange box. We hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And then we have a big candle, which pumped all the way up to $67,000. Let's see if we can find some more here. So this was essentially a retest of the orange line here. It was just a little bit skewed. Should have put it down a couple of like $100 below here. But other than that, looking pretty good as a retest and then going up. So yeah, what I'm looking for right now is for at least the orange box to hold here, because you can see that we are inside of this 4-hourly candle here. But if we can hold this on the edge of the orange box, that's still a very good sign. And then again, just like I want to see here, I want us to go up and take out the previous high. And then I was about to say I'm going to put in a new trade, but I'm already in a trade. Let's see how that's going. So my trade is still down $1,300. But here's the thing, if you are also in this same kind of trade, if you believe that Bitcoin is not going to be able to hold this level and is going to break down again, well, this could be a point to, get out of this trade at a slight loss or at a break even if you got in at a lower price than I did here, of course. So that's something to consider. As for me, I'm holding this trade. I do believe like everything we've been talking about recently has been telling us that we are going to see some massive gains during the next couple of weeks and months. So in order for that to be the case, well, then we are going to have to break this level. So I'm just going to assume that we are going to hold here and that we are going to see a big pump in Bitcoin. So let me know what you think about that down in the comment section. Let's continue here. So I talked about this triangle yesterday, and this triangle actually broke out, and we did see a nice pump here for Bitcoin. And yeah, as you know, we do have the orange box right here. So the power was big, but not big enough for us to have a clean break and consolidate above the orange box. So not for Ethereum. First, I want to show you this. This is the weekly chart for Bitcoin. And usually what we see, and you already know about this if you're following my channel. If you don't, well, then you've been missing out. Make sure to subscribe and activate the bell. But what we can see here is the previous all-time highs represented by the blue line. As you can see here, the previous all-time high was right here. This is from April. So I haven't adjusted this for the all-time high a couple of days ago. But the previous all-time high here, usually what you see is that when you see a break above the orange line, above the blue line, which is the previous all-time high, we do see massive pumps in Bitcoin historically. So the last time we did this is the 2017 high, and we entered into a long bear market. We made this top, but then once we broke the previous all-time high, massive pumps to the upside. Also right here, this is the previous high. We had a correction here, broke above it, boom. And also here, this was the previous all-time high. So it went down, and then once we broke it, of course, massive pumps. Same thing here. massive pumps. And then of course we have the long bear market here in 2013. We make a high here, long bear market. And then once we break our previous all-time high, massive pumps for Bitcoin. So that's cool. And this is telling us that we are potentially about to see a massive pump in Bitcoin just once we break our previous all-time high and starts to consolidate above it. And then boom, this is going to hopefully be the case. So we will see about that, guys. Guys, before we talk about Ethereum, if you want to claim a $1,200 bonus over on Femex and $4,530 over on Bybit and $2,040 over on C-Trade, make sure to use these links right here. So for Ethereum, we made a new all-time high here, just like I said a couple of hours ago. I still haven't figured out the next levels of resistance, so I will get back regarding that. But I do believe a $5,000 Ethereum is imminent here. So yeah, take that information, and nothing is of course financial advice, but I do believe that Ethereum is going to have massive pumps here in the near future as well. So for Cardano, we talked about this triangle yesterday on the 4-hourly time frame, and also about this descending wedge here on the daily time frame. So what's the situation right now? Well, we did see a break above the triangle here. We came down and we retested this triangle right here. Okay, so we came down and then we had a big pump. This is textbook. And what we were talking about also is that if we saw a big pump out of this triangle for Cardano on the 4-hourly time frame, that is also potentially, good for the rising wedge, because that could mean that we're also going to break above the rising wedge. And you can see that we are right on the edge of it right now, or sorry, falling wedge, I mean. So we're right on the edge of it. This is a trade for Cardano that could be very explosive here on the daily time frame. You can see this goes all the way down to September here. So it's been consolidating for a long while. And yeah, we will see if this is going to have that explosive break for Cardano. So pay attention to this on the daily time frame. But during the next couple of weeks and months, altcoins are going to make so much money to so many people. It's going to be insane. A lot of people are also going to get wrecked. So you have to be careful. You don't want to buy the stuff that has already pumped, insanely high. You want to try to find the gems. And here's the thing. Some of these coins in the top 50 are still posting amazing returns. Loopring 254%. But there's one project I talked about on my channel previously. Also, I've been tweeting about this. So if you're not following me on Twitter, you need to follow me, because I retweeted this as well. And I told you that, yeah, this is looking interesting. And I was personally also getting involved with this project, and they had their IDOs. Now, this project got listed yesterday on KuCoin. And I mean, this went up by 10,600% from point of listing. Now, this is up. If you look at the IDO price, this is already up 109x, like 10,800%. At the all-time high, because believe it or not, this project has been going down a little bit, because you can see the top was right here at almost $2. It's gone down a little bit. At the peak, it was at 152x just by participating in this IDO. This is why I'm telling you, you need to get involved with these projects early when they are doing their IDOs, because you were able to buy this at basically 1.2 cents. And of course, now that it has pumped, it's way more risky to get involved with this. Also, with this particular project, they have a 12-month vesting that is going to be starting to unlock in 10 days. So there's going to be some selling pressure on this project. So I'm not talking about this project in particular. I'm just talking about in general. You want to get involved with projects early. And of course, if you got involved with Dreams Quest, massive congratulations to you. But there are going to be more opportunities like these, and I'm going to continue to bring them. I'm getting my team on full gear to try to find these gems for you. So yeah, you will want to activate the bell for the channel here, so that we can talk about these upcoming altcoin gems as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one.